Hi everybody, it's the Empowered Target. I'm actually sitting in my car. I've been in and out of the car all day long because I'm being radiated out of my house. And I'm also being fumed out of my house. And I'm starting to feel it in my lungs, which have always been clear and healthy. So I'm just taking these little short trips just to get away. You're going to see lots of people driving by because I'm in my car. So let me just start by saying that community mobbing and to turn an entire community against one person tells me this. These people don't like decent people. And they're so desperate for power that they just hunt for targets. I'm one of the most decent, honest people that you will ever meet. And the world doesn't like decent people. That's very obvious. I was just at the park earlier and having a conversation with a woman, and she made a very nice comment about my energy and how I'm one of those people that, has a lot of empathy. And what I said to her, I said, I'm a fixer. Other people in this world are breakers, and I'm a fixer. I'm one of those solutions-oriented, don't like to have stress, don't like to have problems. If there's a problem, let's fix it kind of people. And these people, meaning the predators and my neighbors and the people who plot and plan my daily harassment and demise and abuse, they're breakers. Because there are different types of people in the world. People that break things and then people that fix things. I'm a fixer. They're the breakers. They don't like fixers. They like to break things, and they like to watch the reaction of things being broken. It turns them on. They're like drug addicts that have to have their fix. That's why they always need somebody to target, because everything that they get out of life has to come from somebody else. It doesn't come from within them because they don't have it. And they certainly don't know how to manufacture it. They know how to steal it and create it from other people. And it reminds me a lot of, somebody made a comment on one of my videos about 98% of targeted individuals online are fake. And that's a large percentage, isn't it? I'm starting to believe it. And I think what I see is that a lot of these fake TIs that make a career out of victimizing innocent, vulnerable people, maybe they subscribe to my channel and other targeted individuals' channels so they can learn about what that person's going through and then copy it. And I've seen somebody do that. So, yeah, I don't know if it's 98%, but it's a huge percentage. Sorry, that's the Mylar. I still haven't found anything to protect myself with. Again, I used to use Faraday cloth. That lost its effectiveness after a while, and it's not something that can be washed. And I'm being fumed so much that I find that I have to change the Mylar quite often. Because, once they fume and aerosol you, it kind of loses its effectiveness. And so I'm having a hard time breathing today because I'm being radiated right now as we speak. I'm walking to my house and I feel radiation, and it just won't stop. So again, you can't escape it. I just walked into the store, and the employees, about 5 employees, and this happens every time I go there, are standing at the front desk with holding out their phones. They know. And so now at this point, to me, it just seems like this is all to get a reaction. This is all about the Pavlovian response and getting the reaction and all of that. Pretty sad. You know, what this is premeditated murder. It is conspiracy to commit murder. And everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. And things have beefed up for me so badly and so much lately because maybe I'm not just giving them the reaction they need, so they had to bump up the harassment. Because I'm not giving them, enough to measure. But this is covert murder. This is conspiracy to commit murder, premeditated. And again, you just look around you and everything appears to be normal. And it's so out of the ordinary, extraordinarily out of the ordinary and abnormal. And I need to get out of my car because I can't breathe in here. So I'm going to go from one toxic environment, to the next. I'm radiated from morning till night. And the one thing that I can tell you about psychopaths, malignant narcissists, sociopaths, is you can't use rationalization with them. I mean, what I know is that they're all listening to me record this, and they're going good and rubbing their hands together and getting excitement over this, because you can't use rationalization with them. The goal is to cause harm. The goal is to traumatize. The goal is to victimize. So if you sit there and you say, this is causing this and this is causing that, all it does is excite them. Because that's exactly what they want. They want the pain. They want the suffering. And it took me a lot of years to understand that. It took me a lot of years to understand that maybe if I'm nicer, maybe if I do this, maybe if I become more of a people pleaser, they won't be so abusive. And I actually learned that with my family. Maybe if I'm a better daughter, if I bend over backwards and kiss my mother's ass, maybe she'll be nicer. No. You're actually feeding the monster at that point. You're feeding the monster. I have a whole ritual where I have to put all this protection on my car as well because of the satellites. And I don't know if any of you have seen the videos with the lights that move around inside my car, and then all the torn lining, all the lining in the back there, that's all torn. And if I tell you this car was so pristine, it has low mileage, and they couldn't wait to destroy it. Couldn't wait. I've had to get 4 new tires. They have keyed my car. They've done everything they can to deface everything I have. Just for kicks and grins. just for fun. And they want to call me crazy. So anyway, there is no way to rationalize with irrational people. The more you try to beg and plead, which is what they want, because that gives them power, the more turned on they become, and the worse the abuse. Because the begging and the pleading is what they're looking for. Which is why everybody says, don't react. Don't give them what they want. Now, I know that a lot of targeted individuals are not being forced out of their homes. So it's a different situation for me. I'm trying to put this screen up while I'm recording. It's a different situation for me because mine is a community mobbing. The whole community is involved in that, and that's not an understatement. I mean, that's not a statement of paranoia. I have enough video proof of it because, yeah, my neighbors are radiating the hell out of me right now. It's either neighbors or the satellites. It's probably neighbors, though. But that's the goal. They've put trash on my property all day. This jackass next to me, this renter idiot, rakes his leaves in piles. He has no interest in removing the leaves. He just moves them around so that they blow in my yard. I even volunteered, thinking he didn't have a lawnmower, to use the lawnmower on the little strip of land that we share. Oh, no, he says. Oh, no, I don't need that. Of course you don't, because then that defeats the purpose of the leaves blowing in my yard, because that's the intention. And I just have to wonder, excuse me, I have to wonder about somebody that's a renter, because they were involved before they moved in. That I know, because they were hacking into my cameras right away. Same with the renters before. So I don't know if these people work for a government agency and the real estate investment company screens these people and they found somebody that agreed to go along with it. I don't know how this works. All I know is that they stuck around. The last renters, who were also a nightmare, stuck around for 2 years and then just disappeared. And then these assholes moved in, and it was the duplicate behavior. Throwing crap over my fence, trespassing on my property. I mean, it's always the same behavior, just different faces, right? So, so yeah. Same crap, different face. Which is really, it proves premeditation. So, yeah, covert murder, conspiracy to commit murder, conspiracy to cause harm. It's all planned, premeditated, intentional. So, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. I'm going to go inside because why not? Why wouldn't I? It's not like I couldn't hide in my car and be safe. It's not like I can go into a store and be safe. I am followed around and radiated in stores. So you all stay safe and sane. Till next time.